Hey, everybody. It's Carmina Mevs here. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Happy almost end of the week Thursday. I am so excited for today's episode because I have something juicy to share with you, and then something of a little bit of a surprise that I absolutely want you to partake into my joy with. So, I was thinking about what I wanted to chat to you about today, and you know, the thought of, the topic of water came up, and water is not like it's not like a sexy it's not a sexy topic, right? And but so I really thought it was important though that we talk about it because you know, it is such an important part of us being healthy. So, here's a funny question for you, if you would. If you were stranded in the desert, right, with no food and no water, and all of a sudden a genie appeared out of nowhere and he granted you one wish, but you could only choose between water and food. Which one would you pick? So again, remember you're stranded, you're in the middle of the desert, you don't know when help is gonna come, and a genie comes appears and he grants you a wish. You have to pick between water and food. Which one would you pick? I'm just so ever curious. Would it be an easy choice for you, or would you have to really think about it? So let me know in the comments which one would you pick? Let me know. So I mean, I hope I hope and pray that you would have picked water, because if you don't drink water, you will die. You can survive a much longer period of time without food than you can without water. So just remember that if you're ever stranded in the desert and a genie appears and he grants you one wish, your wish better be for water. Now, I know that water is important and that it's the ultimate beverage, right? That we should be having on a regular basis. I know that it's better to drink water than anything else, right? But you already know that. So my question to you is, why aren't you drinking enough water? And why are you drinking anything other than water? Yeah, I thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. So, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here, whether you're watching me live. Hi, Jennifer, or you're watching the replay. I so appreciate you making the time to stop by and spend some time with me and hear the information. And I really hope this is helpful for you. Let me know you're here. Say hello in the comments. That way I can give you a shout out. And, it's always so much fun hanging out with you. So as when we started, I was saying that, we are going to talk about water, which in itself is not a sexy topic. I know that, but it is such an essential part of our wellness that I cannot, in good conscience, not talk about it, right? So one thing that I'm curious about, right? And again, it's a non-judgment zone, but I'm curious to know for you, what is your beverage of choice? What is your poison of choice? Is it soda? Is it coffee? Is it diet soda? I have a mentor. She is a health and fitness expert. And for the longest time, she told us she was addicted to diet soda. Like, she had to have it in the morning. She went to bed with a pitcher by her bedside. She just had to have her diet soda. my poison of choice used to be hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate. Didn't care if it was winter, if it was summer. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I love me some hot chocolate. Until, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I got to a point where it was giving me some severe stomach cramps, and I had to stop. But that was my beverage of choice, you know? And, I had my wake up call, but nonetheless, if I can sneak it in once in a while, even though I know I'm going to have to pay for it, I'll still go for it. So everybody has that one beverage, their go-to beverage, right? That makes them feel good. It's a way to start the day or end the day or whatever it is. So, in my, awareness, if you would, I realized that water is one of the strategies that I personally have been using in my 40-pound weight loss journey. But obviously, there is so much more to it, right? And much more than I can share in a Facebook Live, although I try to do them often so I can give you tidbits as I go along. But if you'd like to dig in and discover the 7 secrets to achieving permanent weight loss, stick around, okay? Because I have a really good surprise for you. Let's see. Oh, Jennifer said water, just water, sometimes iced tea unsweetened. Excellent. Herbal tea, cold brew, coffee. You're a rock star, Jennifer. You got this. Awesome. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate it. Right. Less acidic and doesn't upset the digestion. Perfect. Now, I don't know about you, but I've gone entire days without drinking an ounce of water. It's just kind of phased out of my consciousness. No water, because sometimes you get so busy and the day goes by and you don't realize, wait, I didn't drink any water today, right? And the interesting thing is I never forget to eat. Right? Because my stomach starts growling, and immediately my first thought is, oh, I'm hungry, so let me go grab something to eat. Whereas you'll be surprised that most of the time when we think we're hungry, we're actually thirsty, we're actually dehydrated. And that's why, we have that reaction. But, we're so conditioned to my stomach is growling, I'm hungry, let me eat something. But during my this journey, I knew that I needed to tackle good habits, right? And the first thing that I decided to tackle was the fueling my body with water. Because if you know me, I just love the easy button. So I love finding easy buttons and I love pressing them. And for me, when I started, it was a low-hanging fruit, something that I could do fairly easily, right? And the conundrum, right, when I put myself this challenge was, well, my happy weight journey, as I like to call it, was, well, how do I lose the weight without dieting, without depriving myself, and without doing punishing exercises, right? In other words, how do I do it the healthy way without the crazy pills and the lemonade fast, right? And therefore, water was one of my key go-tos. Stephanie says, I've been there without drinking anything all day. Totally, girlfriend. I got you. You and I are on the same boat. So, turns out, you guys, when you stay hydrated, it actually serves as an appetite suppressant. So it suppresses your appetite and helps you lose weight. So that was like a bonus thing. But everybody knows that water is good for you. It's not just about weight loss, right? But I'm not sure that everybody knows why water is good for you, right? And I don't know about you, but it's hard for me to buy into something unless I understand why I have to do it, like I won't stick to it, right? Because if the reason that water is good for you is because it has 0 calories, right? Then diet soda has 0 calories. So therefore, I might as well drink diet soda, which is, more enjoyable anyway, right? And it should do the same thing. Well, no. Jennifer, as you correctly said, our bodies are made of water. They're full of water. It needs water to function. Our bodies, uh, I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, sorry guys. I lost the connection somehow, but I'm back. So, Jennifer, as you correctly stated, our bodies are full of water and it needs water to function. Our bodies are actually made about 60 to 70% of our body is made of water. So, can you imagine if you're depriving your body of the main components that it's made of, something is bound to go wrong. I mean, that's like kind of a given, right? But most of the time, we don't think about that. We think that our bodies is not made of fuzzies and what is that thing that they put in the diet sodas? Aspartame or Splenda or whatever that is. Like, right? Our body is made of just plain water. So, therefore, we need to replenish that supply of water on a consistent basis. Otherwise, we're going to have hell to pay for it, right? Okay. And the other thing you have to think about, your muscles themselves are made 75% of your muscle tissue is water. So no wonder that when you are dehydrated, that you feel dizzy, that you feel weak, right? That you're fatigued, you're dizzy sometimes. So all of that is because water is the main constituent of your body. Okay. Now, the other thing that people don't think about, which is not really like a fun thing to think about, but water flushes out waste and bacteria from your system. So if you're not, drinking enough, you're accumulating a lot of, you know, bad stuff. It's not going anywhere. And then one thing I would love for you to think about is that water is the main transportation system in your body. In other words, water is what distributes nutrition and nutrients throughout your different body parts, right? So, hi Nate, how are you? Good to have you. So, we're talking about water and why it's so important for us to drink on a regular basis. But one of the issues that I had to contend with when I was trying to make water part of my system, right, of my finding my happy weight system, is reconciling all the different information out there about how much water I actually needed to drink, right? Now, most of us have heard, the common advice of, oh, drink 8 glasses a day and you should be good. While it's not wrong, it's also very vague and there's nothing magic, right, about 8 cups of water. What's important is that you drink water, but that number 8, I don't want you to feel limited by it or think that is the end all and be all. It's not, right? There are other experts who recommend that you drink water based on your body weight. Now, there's some complicated formula to figure it out. My days of doing math are so over, and so no, that's not for me. Although it makes more sense, right? Because everybody is different. We're each individual, so it kind of makes sense to have a water amount that's related, that's specific to you, that's personalized for you. So I don't know what the formula is, but you can research it. Dr. Google will give you the answer for that. But I have to say, there are experts who recommend drinking like a gallon of water a day. That to me is crazy. Like, I work for a living and I rely on public transportation. I cannot afford that many bathroom visits and the number of missed accidents. Like, no, thank you. The one advice that I've heard, and that made a lot of sense to me, and that's kind of the one I'm going by, um, there's experts that say, well, you know that you're drinking enough water if your pee is clear. Okay, I know it's a little TMI, but hang it, hear me out. So when you go to the bathroom and you pee, kind of pay attention to the color of your urine. So if your urine is anything but clear, you're not hydrated enough. Because you're going to find that you get to a point where when you've drank enough water, that when you pee, it's just clear. Okay? If it has color to it, drink some more. Okay? That doesn't mean that you have to drink every day until your pee is clear, but that should be kind of like the meter for you. And to me, that's great advice, because that's you paying attention to your body, to what it's telling you, right? As opposed to kind of going on what the average person does, which may not apply to you. You might need more, you might need less, because you're different, you're unique. So anyway, that's what works for me. Now, the other thing that I run into an issue with is, actually drinking the water, right? I mean, different people have different strategies for doing that. I'm curious, do you have a strategy? Do you have something that you do that helps you remember to drink water, like as the day goes by? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for new ideas. But I know some people, they, carry around a big bottle, they fill it up with water, and then they drink it throughout the day. So that's one way. I know other people, they infuse their water with fruit so that it's more palatable, and, they drink it faster or whatever. For me, fortunately, I don't mind the, water at all. I don't mind drinking it. It's just that I don't ever remember to do it, right? And so I came up with a plan, and really it's been working for me for the past, month and a half, 2 months or whatever. And what I'm doing essentially is associating the event of drinking water with something that I'm already doing daily. So for example, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is that you brush your teeth, right? Or you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is that you make the pot of coffee, right? So these are things that you are doing, you're not even thinking about it. So what I decided to do is to pair up one of those things that I'm doing anyway with drinking a cup of water. So for example, I have 7 events during the day that I use to remind me to drink a cup of water. So when I wake up in the morning, that's the first thing I do. When I first walk in the office, I get a cup, I drink a cup. Before I eat lunch, after I eat lunch, when I leave the office, when the first thing I do when I get home at night, and when I'm about to go to bed. Now, I drink like 12 ounces cups, and my trick is that I drink it right away. I don't sip on it, right? I fill the cup, I drink it, gone, finish, and I don't have to think about it. So in that manner, I've been able to consistently, drink 7, what is that? 7 times 12, 84, right? 84 ounces of water a day. And I find that, yes, it does pass my pee test, right? At the end of the day, IP white. So that's pretty good, right? So, one thing that is annoying is the frequency of the bathroom breaks that, you have to do in the beginning, right? Oh, Nate, then says the clearer the urine, the better. Yes, definitely. Excellent. Um, Thank you for your contribution. Yeah, so I was saying, so what is annoying when you start drinking so much water is the frequent trips to the bathroom. So at the beginning, it really does take a little bit of patience. And the scarier part, I would say, are those near misses, right? I don't know about you. Like I told you, I commute to and from work by bus and train. So if I get a sneak attack at the wrong moment, that can be pretty. I've had a lot of close calls, I have to tell you, a lot of close calls. But you know what? The body is so amazing. It just adapts. It just adapts to whatever you put it through. And you'll find that as you're getting and staying consistent, that frequency of using the bathroom and those near misses are really going to go away. So trust the process and go for it. Okay. So for me, the end result was that I noticed that I really wasn't hungry. Like, drinking, water regularly throughout the day really helped me control my hunger level. So much so that I've been able to do, I told you guys, another thing that I'm testing on myself is that intermittent fasting. And at first I was really, worried that I would not be able to do it. But I'm telling you, with the water, I barely feel hungry. Okay. And the big bonus for me is that drinking so much water really, really put a lid on my crazy pan cravings. Like, if you guys know me, I'm a sugar addict, right? I eat candy like there's no tomorrow. That's like one of my biggest issues. But ever since I've started with the water, I the cravings are totally under control. So to me, besides the fact that it helps you lose weight and all that good stuff, to me, the ultimate win, right, is like winning in those small places. It's just what I call winning in the margins, right? It's finding those things, those healthy habits that I can win at on a daily basis, because I'm winning at, doing the right thing is motivation to keep going, even if I'm not getting the reward of the scale. Do you know what I mean? So, because at the end of the day, it allows me to focus on the stuff that really matters. And the stuff that really matters is being healthy, right? So, oh my goodness. So, I don't know what is going on with that wireless connection today. Every time I'm having like a good topic that I'm excited about and I'm in the flow, something technical always has to happen. This is really, really, really driving me crazy. But thanks for hanging in there through my technical difficulties. So speaking of the internet, I'm just curious, did you get something for yourself during those past crazy shopping days? We had Black Friday, we had Black Friday weekend, and what is that, Cyber Monday? Did you get yourself anything? So I want to share with you what I got myself. I was so excited. I got in today and I saw a package and I was like, oh my God, it's here. So I got myself, you want to see it? A Coach bag. So that's the envelope it comes in. So I kind of kind of splurged a little bit, but it was Black Friday weekend. It was Cyber Monday. It was a good deal, so I'm justified. But look, this is what makes me love the bag even better. See that? Did you know that Coach is okay? This is a free advertisement for Coach. Coach lets you monogram your purses for free. So that's what I got myself. It's a crossbody bag. It's classic. It's elegant, and this is my gift to myself. So I hope you're treating yourself from time to time with something good. So, it's my turn to spoil you, and I would love for you to have my Ditch the Diet action guide. You guys, you've heard me talk about this for months. I've been, prepping it, writing it, editing it, getting it, designed with cool graphics. I'm really, really, this is like my best ebook yet, right? And it's finally here. So it's a really meaty handbook with a lot of my strategies, a lot of the stuff that I'm doing in my wellness journey. And I really want you to have it because I know that you are passionate about your health and wellness too. And in that Ditch the Diet mindset, in this action guide, what you're going to get are the 7 reasons why women fail to achieve permanent weight loss and what you can do about it. So it cost me over $200 to produce that book from start to finish. But I want to give it to you for free. This is me spoiling you, my gift to you, for being here, for being a faithful listener, of, spending time with me, even through my crazy technical difficulties. So all you have to do to get it, just go to the web address bit.ly/ditch the diet mindset. So I'm going to put it in the comments when we're done. And all you need to do is put your name and your email address, and it will land in your inbox. It's totally free. This is my way of spoiling you. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, you guys. Leave me a comment a note in the comments. Thank you so much for you guys. You participated, for Nate, Jennifer. There was somebody else. I'm having a senior moment because I can't see the comments anymore. But thank you so much for being on with me and participating. I really appreciate it. It makes it so much more fun. And if you got value from what I shared with you today, please share it with other people. All you have to do is click the share button that's below the video, and that's it. You spread some goodness in the world. So have a great night, and I will see you soon. All right? Take care. Bye for now.